In continuing coverage, I have been following the many water supply projects in our state, specifically the Red River Valley Water Supply, and we've done our best to gather all sides. In our last report, we told you what Senator Hoeven said, quote, "To best understand these projects, we need to know the differences," end quote. The Red River Water Supply Project is a state project, and the North Dakota Water Supply Project is a federal project. What makes them different? Tonight, we break them down.
This is about developing the state of North Dakota and meeting our water needs, and specifically the Red River Valley Water Supply Project is what takes it from the Missouri River here in central North Dakota over to eastern North Dakota. And then the other part of this moving piece, because this is a massive project, is what's called ENDAWS. That's the Eastern North Dakota Water Supply Project. That's the federal piece. The Red River Valley Water Supply Project is the state piece. So you've got both, this is the federal and the state pieces working together to move Missouri River water to eastern North Dakota.
It is a known fact that the state needs water beyond the 1930s drought, the past year, and even now. But there are still questions that need to be answered before large projects just begin.
Okay, but then what I'm still not quite, are we going to build both?
It appears like yes, we would be hopefully building both.
And they'll each be 165?
Correct.
So,
not combined. Not combined. Each separate. This will be 165, so will the other.
Each will be 165.
But we're taking 165 up there, we won't take it here.
The ENDAWS project will then allow for additional water to be released from garrison diversion facilities to serve as an alternate water source for the Red River Valley and Central North Dakota water supply projects, which answers the question, why two pipes? Why two separate projects? Let's take a more visual look at what is really happening.
Take this stuff away. Back in 2000, 2001 through 2008, we did a federal project, studied EIS, and the route basically was the orange and the red. The Bureau of Reclamation, Secretary of Interior failed to get us a rod, so we had to develop another alternative. So we walked away from the canal and said we need to bypass the canal, we have to do a state plan. So that's why we came up with the red line. So you started to see building the intake. Once we started building the intake is when the Bureau of Reclamation said, whoa, come back as a customer. Let's work out a deal. So we did the EIS, they signed the record of decision, so that's where we're at today. That project is called the ENDAWS project, and that's what the Senator was talking about. It's kind of the orange portion. What we were talking about earlier is it's confusing with two intakes. Again, we had to build this one before Reclamation allowed us to use the canal. So we know that we're in a little bit of an interesting spot with this intake. However, there's a lot of interest in this area for industry. And we really feel like the intake that's being built today will be used for industry in the area. Washburn, for instance, it's really likely that Washburn will hook up to that intake that you saw today and use that.
So now we have two pipelines, and after the many walkthroughs and separate presentations, the senator, visitors, and KX News were able to visually see and understand how the two pipelines could be used. Garrison Diversion estimates the alternative water supply would reduce project costs by $200 million, while also saving on operating costs by using the Snake Creek pumping station to pump water.
The federal government was blocking us from going the shortest, least costly way. Now we've been able to get that approval from the federal government. So that shortens up how much pipeline the state project will have to cover. Now, beyond that then, as far as the state working with those landowners, I'm not sure where they are in that negotiation process, but I strongly feel, again, that they need to work with those landowners and make sure that they work it out so that they, again, are fairly compensated.
In our coming coverage, we will discuss the need for a new pump at Snake Creek pumping station to pump the water required for this project. And we will show you the senator's response to your question on why the Red River Valley Water Supply Project is no longer taking place under I-94. Senator Hoeven is continuing to work to help ensure BOR and the Garrison Diversion reach a reasonable cost of water for the project.